planet is paying the price for carbon pollution. This is why the carbon credit system was created, to attach a financial cost to carbon emissions. One carbon credit is equal to 1 ton of carbon released into the atmosphere. Polluters must buy credits to offset their emissions. Clean industries and carbon reduction projects profit from selling excess credits. Now anyone can directly contribute to tackling climate change by investing in carbon credits with the ClimateCoin carbon portal. Thanks to blockchain technology, carbon trades can be tracked accurately, offering complete transparency to investors. A direct peer-to-peer investment that cuts out the middleman. The value of carbon credits is predicted to multiply over the next few years. The opportunity is clear. There has never been a better or more important time to invest in the future of our planet. ClimateCoin.
Okay, you're welcome to my channel. Let's talk something very, very quick. Let's talk something about ClimateCoin. Now we've seen like every day there are more and more production, and this production has actually aided society. But one of the things you must know is these inputs through industrialization, the cars, the transport, and the many of these industries, they're actually outputting something to society and the planet, which I fear that sustainability is very far from being reached. And one of the things you must know, in any ecosystem, there are two things that should be considered apart from growth. The two things are efficiency and sustainability. Our planet is, as it is, we are the caretakers of our planet, and what we do could make or mar the planet. And it's been taught in schools the effects of deforestation. It's been taught in school why we need to plant trees. It's been taught everywhere why. Like I think that there is it should be Canada or one of the countries. They've actually given a year, and they are saying that by this year we don't want to have cars that are using petrol. Now we want to have cars that are either using water or electric cars, or maybe solar powered cars. So we don't want this petrol again. And there are many stuff. So all over the world you see there's pollution everywhere, the climate, you see the effects at the Arctic zones, like you are hearing things like maybe the polar zones that they're actually melting, which is not a very, very good one for the planet. And there's the heat, there's this heating up and heating up and heating up. Well, there are many companies who do not actually care if what they're actually doing messes up the society. Like we've had issues like there are communities in different parts of the world that produces oil, and you see these oil companies, they spill a lot of oil along the water, and these people in this community, they actually complaining and saying we can no more fish, we can no more have access to this water, and this water is what we get access to for bathing, or is our source of water for anything we want to do, our source of livelihood. Now they've taken it off, and these people are not actually hearing. So those are the bad effects of this climate change on the economy and on our world. So ClimateCoin is kind of a platform where, okay, since we want to fight against the climate change, now what do we do? It requires very big corporations to actually bring in products, or big governments to actually come in and say we want to fight climate change. But what about the platform where we actually quit talking and individuals can be able to contribute part of their share and help in fighting against this climate change? As you can see, there is what called the improve for climate action. ClimateCoin will use blockchain in the following specific ways: improved carbon emission trading. Now, blockchain could be used to improve the system of carbon asset transaction. For example, IBM and Energy Blockchain Lab are currently working together to develop a blockchain platform for trading carbon assets in China. Recording carbon assets on a public blockchain will also guarantee transparency and ensure that transactions are valid and settled automatically. Now, also facilitate clean energy trading. enhanced climate finance flows, tracking and reporting of greenhouse gas emission reduction. So guys, these are some of the things they want to do in the system. So ClimateCoin will partner with companies that have groundbreaking products for combating climate change by buying stakes in this company. So once you invest in this project, the company is going to invest in companies that are producing products, and like as you can see from like this partnership that they're actually doing in China, ClimateCoin will be able to buy a stakes in this company, and the dividends that comes from it actually goes, part of it goes to those who actually invested in this system. And ClimateCoin is in agreement with CTS GEM and UNROED and UNFCCC and other private standards. So this is a company that is in partnership with many other companies, and they're actually saying they want to do certain things. And then another thing about this platform, I don't want to go through the right part, so not to take time. I will be saying things from my notes. Now they intend reinvesting their annual profit back into the market, and not only that, paying out rewards to token holders. So they invest in these companies, like I told you, buying stakes in these companies, and they now reinvest their annual profit back into the market, and they pay out the rewards to these tokens. And they want to bring in an IOTA based tracking system. Now this IOTA based tracking system, it will enable the token holders track the progress of CO2 and other greenhouse gases emission in the atmosphere. Then another thing about this tracking system, it will also help track the company's investment in financial statement. And then we will now come about the potential of this market. So this is the partnership they actually have. Okay, let's talk about the market potential. So the market potential, around $103 trillion of cumulative investment is needed to mitigate climate change. So how do we pull up such money? If I'm saying this is the amount of money, that this is the estimate that is needed to actually save our planet, how do we do that? Are we going to perish without leaving this, or are we going to just leave it to the big wigs and who will actually invest and make all the profits? What should we do? This means the potential for huge profit for those involved in this industry. So when you invest in this, you are saying the market is $103 trillion. Those who actually invest should be able to actually get a lot of returns. Another thing about this system is, with the blockchain, you will be literally able to audit the transparency of all these stuffs. Let's say FIC study based on the National Climate Change commitment and underlying principles of 21 emerging market economies representing 48% of global emissions. The study has identified in each regions where the potential for investment may be greatest. This includes, now let's say this, East Asia and the Pacific. So what would they be doing in East Asia? Green buildings will be produced in China, Indonesia, Philippines, and Vietnam. These countries show a climate smart investment potential of $16 trillion. Latin America and the Caribbean. This region particularly offers potential in growth of sustainable transportation. The combined potential for investment in Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, and Mexico is about $2.6 trillion. South Asia, opportunities are mostly seen in climate resilient infrastructure, where $2.5 trillion in opportunities exist in India and Bangladesh. Now talk about sub-Saharan Africa. This region represents a $783 billion opportunity, particularly for clean energy in Cote d'Ivoire, Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. Then you talk about Eastern Europe. The biggest market in this region, which are Russia, Serbia, Turkey, and Ukraine, shows a combined investment potential of $665 billion. It is mostly in energy efficiency and new green buildings. Now, the Middle East and North Africa. The total climate investment potential for Egypt, Jordan, Morocco is estimated at $265 billion, in which over a third of it is for renewable energy, 55% for which is $156 billion for climate smart buildings, transportation, and waste solutions. Now talking about this is World Bank's investment so far, and this is the potential of cryptocurrencies. So one of the things about this company I want you to know is, let's go to page 10 and let's see the types of investments this company will actually be investing their money into. So these are the sectors this company want to invest their money into. You have the manufacturing, those that are involved in low greenhouse gas chemicals, low greenhouse gas steel, low or negative greenhouse gas cement, waste heat capture, just many of them. Then you talk about the agriculture, reducing this, companies who are actually producing products in this. Then you talk about electricity, companies that are involved in next generation nuclear fission, enhanced geothermal systems, nuclear fission, ultra low electricity storage. Then you talk about the transport. So it's a market that has a very, very huge potential. Okay, so they are thinking about the two stages of how they want to make their investment, like for early stage and for the late stage. Early stage, there's an amount they've targeted, and late stages, this is the amount, and this is the team. So for now, if you go through this paper, it may not actually has a lot of huge potential, but if you look at this paper carefully and see what they're actually asking for, you will discover that these guys are guys who actually, they've seen a problem and that they want to offer